So, we were discussing the major causes which we have already discussed: traffic, power plant, industries and garbage burning. So, now we are going to discuss pollutants. Pollutants are those undesirable substances which when present in environment they cause pollution. So, as far as air pollution is concerned, they can be divided into two categories: primary and secondary. Primary pollutants are those which are produced because of the activity as such. That means, they are produced in this form only due to maybe vehicles, maybe industries, whereas when these pollutants they get converted into some other kind of pollutant, that will be called as the secondary pollutant. So, that under secondary pollutant we will be discussing ozone, peroxyacetyl nitrate and acid rain. So, they are not produced as such from the industries or from the vehicles, but these primary pollutants they get converted into it. So, let us first study about the primary pollutant. One is sulfur dioxide. So, we have studied that sulfur dioxide is the major pollutant of thermal power plants. So, and this is the major pollutant which is being added due to burning of coal in the power plants. So, sulfur dioxide is also a major component of acid rain. So, when this gas it gets dissolved in water along with carbon dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, these all gases they are very easily soluble in water. With the rain they get dissolved in it. So, because of that they form the acid rain. So, this is the primary pollutant, this is the secondary pollutant. Another is carbon and carbon dioxide. We know that these two are also produced because of burning of fuel, whereas nitrogen and nitrogen dioxide they are produced from the vehicles. So, mainly all these four gases their major pollutant is vehicles and maybe burning of fuel. Now, when these components they are added to it, they are the major component for, you can say they are major greenhouse gases. So, we will be studying about it. What are the greenhouse gases which are causing climate change? How do they change the climate? They cause the warming effect, right. So, we will be studying about this when we will be studying the greenhouse gases. So, these gases when added to air they are responsible for climate change, and carbon dioxide we all know that it is naturally being produced due to the respiration also. So, whereas this gas to some extent is consumed by the plants, but when the amount which is being produced is far more as compared to what is being consumed by the plant, then it is being continuously added to atmosphere. Another is volatile organic compound. Volatile organic compounds are such compounds which evaporate very quickly. For example, you must have seen in your daily life also that when you get your house painted, so for quite many days you will be able to smell the paint. So, that means the fumes of the paint they are present in the air. So, this is a very I mean if we are getting our houses painted to after some years, but those people who are working with the paints or who are working in the industry where the paint is being made, so there this will be a major pollutant, right. So, you may feel that we get our house painted very not very often, but those people who are working in this industry, for them that is a air pollutant. Similarly, chlorofluorocarbon. So, this is also a pollutant which was for many years in 20th century it was used so extensively for refrigeration or for preparation of aerosols, refrigerant gases, refrigeration and aerosol. Aerosols होते हैं which you spray on your body, right, or which produce a kind of mist kind of thing, because of which it converts a liquid into a into a gaseous form. So, those chemicals which are added to convert liquid into fume, that is called as the aerosol. So, these two components because people they were not knowing about the ill effects of hydrocarbon chlorofluorohydrocarbon. So, in 20th century they were used very extensively, but then later we came to know about the ill effects. So, now there is a check on it. Next is particulate matter, which is present in the form of soot, that is the small particles of carbon, unburnt carbon. So, this soot, if the particles are very small, then they will keep on floating in the air and will be converted into the smoke, and the smoke also may get converted into smog. We will study about the formation of smog also. Next is unburnt hydrocarbon. Sometimes when you put fuel in the engine, it is not burnt completely. So, because of that, some unburnt hydrocarbon are also released in the smoke, in the exhaust which is coming from the vehicle. So, these are called as the unburnt hydrocarbon, which are also adding to the particulate matter. We have also studied that particulate matter PM10, that is size lesser than 10 micron, that is considered harmful, and particulate matter of PM2.5, that is considered very dangerous, because these particles are so small that they can pass through the membrane of lungs and they can get deposited there, and because of that they can cause a lot of respiratory problems. Another is heavy metals. Heavy metals, they are produced from the industries. They may be lead, may be nickel, right. So, these components which are coming from cement industry or from other such metal industries, that also may be adding to the pollutant. So, with this we have finished this topic, pollutants primary, which are as it is being added to the air and they are causing the pollution. So, in the next class we will be studying about the secondary pollutant, and we will also be studying about the smog, and we will try to understand that how it is formed.